Okay, so this is number 11 from the hard copy of the book. And the problem is asking us for the experiment of drawing a single card. For the experiment of drawing a single card from a standard deck of 52, we want to find the probability of the event and then the odds in favor of the event. And number 11 is referring to us finding this situation with neither a heart nor a 7. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is probably calculate what it would be to have the probability of it being a heart or a 7. Nor is the same thing as or. So, I mean, we could just think of this as the word or. The neither here is actually telling us that we want to take the complement basically of this situation. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just find the probability of it being a heart. If we just draw one card, and then I'm going to find the probability of it being a 7. We're going to add those together because of the word or and subtract the intersection. So what I'm starting with is this formula right here that I'm going to calculate, and this applies with our probability. Okay, so I'm going to find the probability here. So the probability of drawing a heart, if we are just drawing one card from the deck, there's 13 hearts in the deck and 52 cards, so 13 out of 52. The probability of drawing a 7 is 4 out of 52, and that's because there are 4 7s in the deck. Okay. All right, so, but now if we think about this, we're going to need to subtract the intersection here because there is an intersection. We've counted all 4 7s here, and we counted a 7 of hearts here, so we've actually counted the 7 twice. So we want to subtract that, and there's just 1 out of 52 in terms of 7 of hearts. So that's the intersection that we would subtract. Okay, so when I do this, 13 plus 4 is 17 minus 1 is 16 out of 52. And 16 out of 52, if we reduce that, well, actually, I'm just going to not reduce it now. We can reduce it later because we're not done yet with the problem. We want neither a heart nor a 7. So what we calculated is this is the probability of getting a heart or a 7 right here if we were just drawing one card from the deck. Okay, we don't want that. We want the complement of that. So what we're going to do is take that and subtract from 1. So 1 minus, and this would be the probability of neither a heart or a 7. Okay. So the 1 minus the 16 over 52, if we get a common denominator here, multiply the 1 by 52 over 52, and then 52 minus 16, we're going to get 36 over 52. And I'll go ahead and reduce it now. That reduces down to a 9/13. Okay, so this is actually part A. We're finding the probability, and the probability of it being neither a heart nor a 7 is 9/13. Okay, so for part B in this experiment, they're asking for the odds in favor of the event. So that's part B, is the odds in favor of the event. Okay, so when we're talking odds, odds in favor, the odds in favor is always going to be A to B. And where A and B are defined like this, so the probability of an event is defined as A over A plus B. So in order to identify the odds, we actually need to know what A and B are. But since we know the probability in this problem, we know that the probability of this event is 9/13, then that actually tells us what the A is. So the A is actually 9, and that tells us how we can split up the denominator here to identify what the B is. Okay, so the A is 9, and then that tells us then that the B must be 4. Okay, so then the odds of this event, the odds in favor of this event happening would be A to B, or in other words, 9 to 4. And you can write it like that, or oftentimes it's written with a colon there. Okay. All right, and that's it in this problem.